Hey guys, TrickShot726 here, back again once again for a Trickshot Tuesday. And it looks like this week, Avengers vs. Masters of Evil won the behind-the-scenes contest. So we're going to be doing a in-depth look at that video. So it starts out with the previously on Nightlife. So originally this video wasn't going to be connected to that one. It was going to be the Avengers vs. Ultron was supposed to be. But then because of timing with like voice actors and everything like that, I ended up having which one came out first? Age of Ultron or Avengers vs. Ultron came out before Nightlife episode 4, where Punisher finds the file and like looks into it and sees the shield file and everything like that. But yeah, I had to change it because I just had it so he's like looking in the files and stuff like that. So then I just added the rest of it where Radioactive Man breaks out, and then that's where the Masters of Evil, we see them joining forces and growing in numbers, and like, come on, let's go. So then we cut to the Avengers Mansion, and we've got Hawkeye talking with Miss Marvel, Black Panther, and Wasp. And you see those statues in the background. I have a couple of them. They're from the dollar store, and they're little statue thingies of all the Avengers, but they're like red and gold and whatever colors they had Thor being in. But what I did is I just mixed some silver and black paint and then covered them in that so they look like statues instead of little figurines. And then I think it looks better that way for them, which is pretty cool because, you know, the Avengers Mansion has tons of little tributes to all the Avengers that have served there. On the fountain that you can see in a couple of videos, there's a Green Lantern one. But that one's not silver. It's more of like a darkish black kind of thing. So those are those. So then they're talking and stuff like that.
Oh, why'd I have to be in Jersey? Shouldn't be wasting our time on this wild goose chase.
Well, you can discuss your issues with Captain America once we meet him at the facility.
Some people said that Black Panther's African accent sounds kind of Jamaican. That's my bad. Sorry, I can't do a good African accent. But, oh well. So then they're going, there's like a lot of exposition for this video, which I'm like kind of sorry about, but like some people said they liked it, so whatever. It ties them all together more. Then I posted these pictures on Facebook when I was first making it, and I just had some like behind the scenes. And I showed that AIM facility fight because it makes it look like there's an actual fight in the video, but it's not. You just see the aftermath of it. Tony's heads-up display, what I did was I just took a picture of him with some like lights under him and like front of a black background. And just had him move his head around a couple times and like look up, look down, that kind of thing. And then I just found a PNG of an Iron Man heads-up display and then just put it over it. And that's all you had to do. It was pretty easy. But yeah, that's how I do that. It's pretty nice.
Hang on, thinking of a lot of weird energy signatures. Looks like it's
Then he gets hit by Radioactive Man. And we've got Iron Man The Legend 11 voicing Baron Zemo. So I want to say big shout out to him. Thank you. And Arkham City 100 is voicing Captain America. My bad. Alright, so then we see that there's the broken building, and then there's some bricks there too. I've talked about the bricks in the past, the project bricks, like foam bricks. Yeah, I decided to have the fight spread out in a couple of locations because there was about 13, 14 people fighting in this video, and I was like, they're not all fitting in one area of the city. It's going to be too crowded like a Avengers vs. X-Men. I learned my lesson. So, spread it out. And then, yeah, I used all the figures from the 3-pack. The Captain America and Miss Marvel and Radioactive Man. Because they're all really good figures. You should get them if you have the chance. Then we have Hulk and Abomination going at it. Stay down. I decided to have Abomination start off winning because I think there was like one of those like giant collector's books about the Hulk, and I was talking about how Abomination he's stronger when they both start off, and like so he has the advantage when the fight starts, but the longer it goes on, since the Hulk gets stronger, the angrier he gets, then the more the fight tips in his favor because he's equaling in strength and then getting stronger. So that's what I decided to keep that kind of thing. And then actually, now that Falcon's in the frame, that reminds me, I actually started this video, or I decided to make this video, because I wanted to, there was one specific scene I wanted to do with Falcon, like a really cool flying scene where the camera like is upside down and then he's spinning and it goes with him. And I never actually did that. I did some other cool flying stuff with him, but never did that specific thing, so that's awkward. But whatever, hopefully I'll do it in a future video with him. But I want to say shout out to Mustafa Tal for voicing him too. And shout out to the Brady25 for voicing Crimson Dynamo. I think it was him. That's going to be awkward if it wasn't him. He did that and or Radioactive Man, one of the two. So they take off. Yeah, the first part of this video is just focused on getting all the matchups initiated and like spreading everybody out. So we're 2 minutes in and still not even at like not everyone's fighting yet. And then since it's harder to get female voice actresses, at least for me, than it is to get male ones, Madam Mask doesn't even talk in this video, I don't think. Because I've got my girlfriend's voicing Wasp in this, and then one of my friends is voicing Miss Marvel as well. I've got the Marvel Universe as well as the Marvel Legends Wasp right there. I took the wings off the Marvel Legends one, the Toy Biz one. This is before the Ant-Man Wave one came out. But I took the wings out because I was like, she doesn't need her wings when she's full-sized, and it's weird and it's awkward. So I took them out, and then they made the new Hasbro one, which is a lot better. And I'll be using that one going forward. I think I actually use it in Queen of Chaos, which we'll be seeing pretty soon.
Hey, Star, you plan on joining the fight anytime soon?
So then Hawkeye's giving Iron Man crap for no reason other than giving Iron Man crap. So we see them fighting, and it's getting a little bit closer.
Tony to act like a...
Whoa! Then the Constrictor is taking down Hawkeye and Wasp.
Mask, move in. I'll cover you.
And then this part of the fight where she's running around him, shooting. I kind of got that from Winter Soldier. It's pretty good. It gets the idea across and it helps with the choreography where he's getting double teamed. I wish he did a little bit more where he's like trying to fight both of them at the same time and they're like just powering him just because they have more numbers. So I guess outnumbering him, not overwhelming him. And you won't be the last. He blocks with the sword. She jumps on. And then there's the pose that is on the cover, or the thumbnail, actually. They're slamming the sword down into the shield. It looks really cool. She's targeting him. I forget how Hawkeye gets back up. He just got up. And Black Panther takes down Constrictor relatively easy. Kind of like in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, how we always see him, he's like about to take someone down, but then we actually like, it fades out to white or something like that, or cuts to somebody else. And when it comes back, he's already beat them, because he's just so BA that you don't even get to see what happens, because your mind couldn't fathom it or something. So we cut back to Radioactive Man and Miss Marvel.
Stop me. You are nothing compared to me.
And then since he has Energy Blast, she just absorbs that. Oh, and there's the fountain, actually, right there by her feet that you can see in the background with the Green Lantern statue on top.
Nothing worse than a villain with an ego.
I really like that Miss Marvel figure. I feel like I just don't use it as often because I've got the Captain Marvel one now. So I like how Miss Marvel was talking about it. I was like, oh, it's nothing worse than a villain with an ego. And then the next thing we see, Abomination jumps down and he's trash-talking Hulk. He's like, oh, I'm better than you. So that was like a little funny thing. But anyways, the car is there too, the police car. I told you it's in like every video. When they're fighting, she gets out from under the car. Making that Marvel Select Abomination move and like seem like he's actually doing things is really hard because he does not have that much articulation. But I think I pulled it off fairly well. Blasts him. Alright, so here's the cool Falcon and Crimson Dynamo fight. So what I did for that is I think I'm holding... Oh, I filmed them both separately and then just put the pictures together. like I've mentioned before, I've done. I think, yeah, you can see Falcon has a little bit of a flight stance sticking out of his back because he's got a peg hole for it. Then we've got our two rooftops right there, and if you're wondering what are those rooftops made out of? If you go to like your like a hobby store or whatever, and you find like those $10 picture frames that like are pictures with that are like the canvas pictures on the frames, just turn it upside down, spray paint it, boom, rooftop. Really easy to do. And then there's more of the foam bricks.
I can't shake this guy.
And then that sky background that's in a lot of videos. That was made by one of my good friends. So I want to say thank you to them.
Alright, fine. Sam, go help the others. Handle this guy.
Alright, so then Falcon takes off. Iron Man's handling Crimson Dynamo. Oscar's fighting Claw. Alright, so then he hits the wall. Tons of debris is flying. She gets stuck under it. And then for that part, I filmed her separately. And then I just photoshopped her in with the picture of Claw and all the debris and everything. And then shout out to Israel Sheehan for voicing Claw right here. And he smashes the ground. That part was really cool, I think.
You guys look like you can use a hand.
And then that loud sound effect. Sorry. I needed a high-pitched one. I'm going to not use that one ever again because it hurts my ears, and I feel like everyone's ears whenever they hear that. So RIP headphone users.
Panther.
And cut back to the Zemo Captain America fight.
Your overblown ego caused you.
I feel like this is one of the better fights in this, what's it called? This video. This show between the two. But it's like the two leaders of the team, so it's really cool. And then that part I got from Captain America Winter Soldier, where he throws the shield and it gets like stuck in the building. That's when he throws it at the van and everything. And he gets knocked out with a punch of justice. So then Crimson Dynamo and Iron Man talk about how they're about to fight, and then we actually never see them fight. That was an error on my part. Like, we see them begin to fight. I'm supposed to mix it in with part of the other fight. But then we just cut to the Iron Man leaving Crimson Dynamo immediately and going to fight Abomination instead. Because in Miss Marvel's fighting him instead. My bad. And Hulk beat Radioactive Man.
I've got something special for this guy.
No.
And then Hulk's like, I gotta take him out. I've gotta redeem myself. He beat me. He knocked me out before. I can't have that. Can't be having that. So then he just punches him once, picks him up, throws him on top of Radioactive Man, throws a car on him. And that's it, because Abomination's super weak, apparently. And then I have Madam Mask fighting Captain America. And the more I watch this, I'm like, oh, I should have had that be Hawkeye, and then Captain America's over in the main fight with Claw. Just because I feel like Hawkeye didn't have that much to do in this video. He was just kind of there. But, oh well. Hawkeye looks like he got his neck broken right there. He should be dead.
How are you even supposed to beat this guy?
And then Falcon gets taken out. And there's a little Coulson figure. I forget where I got that. I think my little brother gave it to me from like a vending machine. From like those like little 25-cent ones you see at like stores and like everything. So I have that. And he's been in a bunch of videos hidden. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but he's been in videos for a long time. So if you look out for those, you'll find Lil Coulson. I don't know if he's in more recent ones as much, but he is in a lot of older ones. I think BB-8 might be the new hidden cameo Easter egg character to look for going forward.
His shield file says he's completely made of sound.
Then we need to use vibranium.
So yeah, they decided to cover him in vibranium to like mess up his thing. Alright, so then making Claw phase in and out like that, what I did was I took a couple pictures of him not there, and I had a picture of him there. So then I just like put the layers on top of each other and then change the opacity a bunch of times so that like it looks like he's like turning back into his sound form. So then, since Black Panther has a vibranium suit and he grabbed Captain America's vibranium shield, he's got like the most vibranium around.
Hawkeye shoots his blaster.
And then he shoots the sound gun thing. He's like, and he disappears. Or he turns back into his gun. Whatever. Then we've got Zemo, and he picks up his gun, or his sword.
Get us out of here.
That cell phone that he's using, I think I got it from a dollar store army figure. So look for those, because they sometimes the figure's always crap. That's just guaranteed. But the accessories they come with are pretty cool sometimes. I've gotten some cool guns. The bomb that you see in Nightlife episode 3, my bad. The bomb is in episode 3. And then this phone and a couple of other guns I have. They're all from the dollar store, and they're all like just a flat gray. But you just add some paint on them, and they look great afterwards. I mean, they work great. I mean, I think I have this cell phone and maybe one other one. I don't know, but it's nice to have. So then the Avengers are prematurely gloating as Zemo's calling in his escape. It's like Hawkeye's just messing with his arrows. And then they're checking to see if everyone's dead. So then we've got the Arnim Zola Build-A-Figure. That microscope is actually a transformer. I think it's the one from Revenge of the Fallen, the little microscope doctor. I have no idea. Oh, you can actually see the bomb that I was talking about there. And then you see they've got some money in the background. Those cryo cells, they were in the beginning of the video too. They're from a Halo figure. But there is a couple of them, and I got them at like Target and a couple other places for like $15 each. And they came with a Halo figure, but I'm pretty sure I sold that on eBay. He's got pizza on the table. The cardboard boxes were made by my mom, so thank you. Erasers, and then just use those. So anyways, he teleports all the Masters of Evil out of there. I feel like I could have sped this part up, like skip through it, like you get the idea. They're all teleporting. And then right as Hawkeye shoots the arrow, Zemo disappears. Then they all teleport back. This is the part. That one just says, oh, that's the Pizza John's pizza box. You can see right there. So yeah, they make sure Wasp's okay. I feel like Wasp gets taken out in like half of these videos. I need to fix that going forward, because she got taken out in this one. I'm pretty sure she died in Avengers vs. Loki or something. She got taken out in Avengers vs. X-Men. But she had her moment in Avengers vs. Hulk. I remember that. Like, everyone else is taken down, and she's like, you think I'm going to give up? I'm an Avenger.
Anyone else concerned that all the bad guys?
And then, what happened at the end?
As soon as we've recuperated.
Oh, right. Okay. So then Thor shows up out of nowhere.
Thor!
Avengers.
And then
Tesseract.
we find out, dun dun dun, Loki stole the Tesseract from Asgard, and he's giving it to Thanos. This set was built for me last Christmas by my mom. Again, thank you. She built the chair and the the steps up to it for Thanos. And you can adjust the lighting on the chair and everything like that. It's pretty cool. So I've got the Marvel Select Loki right there from the Thor movie. The Marvel Select Thanos. With a couple of skulls from like Halloween decorations from the dollar store. There's so much good stuff there at the dollar store. Make sure you check it there all the time, because you can find so many useful props and everything. A lot of times it's in sections that I wouldn't, like it's not in the toy section half the time, but like other sections for random things, and that's where you find all the good stuff. You just have to think outside the box. Then that Tesseract came with the Marvel Legends Red Skull from the Captain America Winter Soldier wave. And that was the video. For behind the scenes and stuff, I think we got a little bit more in depth. I talked about like hidden things and like small things and that. So we're getting better at it. But I think, yeah, so going forward, I want to try and do more for future videos at least. I'm going to try and get more stuff while I'm making the video, so we have like behind the scenes footage and that kind of thing. But yeah, that was today's video. We had a review go up yesterday, and then we've got another one tomorrow, and another one the day after that. So we've got four or five videos in a row so far this week. It's pretty good. If we're lucky, I'll have Flash vs. Quicksilver done later this week. I just have a lot of photoshopping to do for that, but I do have some behind-the-scenes stuff for that one. So that's nice. So I want to say thank you to all the people who helped with the voice acting. You can see there's a giant list of people who helped with this one. We had a giant cast. But I know going forward, I would accept help from any of these people again. So I want to say thank you to all of you. You guys did amazing. It's probably one of my better videos that I've done. I think, at least. I don't know about you guys, but I think it was one of the best ones so far. But let me know what you guys want to see going forward for the future behind the scenes. And, yeah, I'll try and get that out to you. So far, we're on week 4, I think, of Trick Chat Tuesdays, and we've got them up pretty good so far. Last week, we had a little bit of a hiccup with technical issues. The video froze for some reason. But hopefully that doesn't happen this time. I'll see you guys later, though. Have a good day.